If I were to ask you what were the last 5 videos you watched on TikTok, would you be able to answer me? If I were to ask you what your daily screen time on Instagram is, would you be able to answer me? Now, in the summer of 2022, I deleted TikTok. In the summer of 2023, I deleted Instagram. Then I moved to YouTube Shorts, and after a couple of months, I deleted also YouTube. This means for the last 2 years, I've been totally without social media. And today I would like to share with you what this experience taught me and why you should also do the same. So when talking about this dopamine detox, most people address the issues of the time loss and attention span, which of course are important topics. But today I would like to try to go deeper into the reasoning behind my choice. First of all, it's important to understand the logic of profit behind social medias. These companies, of course, operate in order to maximize their profits. How are they able to do this? By contacting companies that are willing to pay in order to advertise their products or services onto the social media and reach a determined audience. How is this possible? Well, social medias gather user data based on his view time of certain products, of his typing words on the search engine, and other factors. And thanks to the data gathered, they understand the interests of the user and understand also what products he could be interested in. Now, this allows social medias to maximize the engagement of the viewer with the product companies are trying to sell him. For example, if I always search on Instagram people who talk about gym, running, or nutrition, now probably Instagram won't show me advertisements about makeup or girls' dresses because they know I'm not interested in it. Basically, this means social medias earn thanks to our data. They sell our data to other companies so that those companies can understand what our interests are and what products they could sell us. This means social medias help identify a target audience that companies, of course, can reach and sell their products to. In particular, social medias are defined as two-sided markets. A two-sided market is a market in which a company earns most of its profit not from selling its core product, but from an accessory product. In the case of social medias, they don't earn from users downloading the app, because of course these apps are free, but they earn from selling an accessory product, which in this case is our data to other companies which are interested in advertising their product. In other words, social medias are earning from selling our attention. Now, the main reason that pushes people to delete social media is addressing the problem of time loss. Now, of course, scrolling mindlessly will bring a time loss to your life in which you could have done better things. But in my opinion, this is not the most important reason. In fact, the excuse I hear more oftenly is, yeah, bro, but with socials I can easily keep in contact with my friends. Reality is really different. If I want to keep in contact with a friend, I can call him or text him. Watching his latest stories or posts definitely will not help me keep in contact with him. It will just keep me entertained by what he's done. And this brings me to the second point, which in my opinion is the most important. On social media, you only seek for external validation. If I post a photo or a video, I will only post the one in which I look the best, in which I look the happiest, the most shredded, in the most beautiful place. So ask yourself this question: would you post a photo of yourself where you've just woken up, where your hair is undone, you look lazy and tired? Of course not, because you wouldn't convey a positive image, a message of yourself. And this is a defense mechanism because unconsciously people judge other human beings based on their appearance. So we want to appear the best way possible. The problem here is that we seek validation and gain confidence from actions in real life, not from what people think of us based on what we look on a post. And this point is extremely important because building confidence and character around other people's opinion on what you look, but in reality you're not, is extremely dangerous. Now, another point I want to address, which is really important, is the fact that socials are opened most of the time totally unconsciously. And I would like to share with you an example relating to myself. When I first deleted Instagram, for the first couple of weeks, I remember unlocking my phone, going on the homepage and clicking where the Instagram icon used to be. And of course, it wasn't there anymore because I deleted it. I was basically clicking an empty space and nothing was opening, of course. But this is extremely important and significant because it means it was an automatism. I wasn't consciously thinking about opening Instagram. It was just a reflex of my body, a natural movement that I developed unconsciously. So this meant I literally used to open Instagram unconsciously. Wow. This means social medias are opened to fill boring moments of our life in which we have nothing else better to do. And this is quite meaningful because our purpose is to have something to do, to work, to improve. A lot of people use as an excuse to keep scrolling on social media, bro, I have to relax a little, I have to chill out a bit. This is wrong in two ways. First of all, when you're getting continuously stimulated by short duration content, your brain is extremely stimulated. It's not relaxing. Second of all, you're not paying attention to what you're watching. And it's the first thing I said in this video. If I were to ask you the last 5 videos you watched scrolling on TikTok, would you be able to tell me what they were? Of course not, because you're not paying attention. Now, thinking about the script of this video, I had a really interesting thought. If I'm happy, if I am proud of what I'm doing in the current moment, I definitely will not open social media because I want to enjoy the moment fully and extrapolate the most I can from it. Meaning, if I open social media, I am bored, I am unsatisfied, and I am unhappy about the moment and what I'm doing. If I open socials when I'm bored and unhappy, I probably am trying to find happiness or satisfaction from content I will watch on social media. I don't think anybody says, wow, I am proud and satisfied of myself because for the past 30 minutes I've scrolled mindlessly on TikTok. I don't think anyone ever said that. Meaning, people deep down know what they're doing is wrong. They're not supposed to do this. Now, it's raining super hard, so I hope you're enjoying the video because I'm getting totally wet to record it. I've just talked about the reasons why I don't have social media and why I think you also should not have social media. But I have to admit, there are some positive reasons to have social media. In particular, this is related only to long duration content. I personally use quite a lot YouTube and find it interesting and stimulating in a scholastic way. Watching a 20-minute video about business or gym or whatever else you're interested in can be really helpful into developing your skills and your knowledge in that area. So it's raining a bit too hard to finish recording this video, and I want to leave you with one last insight. If you arrived to this point of this video, I am really grateful for you, and I want to reward you with an actionable step. For the last year, I have had a Chrome extension called YouTube Thumbnail Blocker, which doesn't show YouTube thumbnails once you get onto YouTube. Now, why I have chosen this extension is because in this way, I only choose videos based on their title. I only choose videos I'm really interested in, and not because its thumbnail is interesting or eye-catching. So thank you for having watched this video. See you in the next one. And by the way, this is the first of a series of video regarding social media. So the next one will be how to actually delete social media, and I'll bring you through this process step by step. So make sure to activate the notification button to stay tuned.